Do you like to read? I mean, like, do you like books? Do you find yourself buying more books than you could possibly read? Or do you find yourself starting like multiple books at the same time and then never finishing them? If any of those apply to you, continue to watch this video. If not, don't say that I didn't warn you, but this might be a little boring. Okay? Alright. What's going on, peeps? It's Gabe Flowers, obviously. I think I'm gonna stop saying that. Do you guys like when I say it's Gabe Flowers? Do I sound retarded? Whatever. Anyway, let's start over. What up, peeps? It's your girl again, Gabe Flowers. I am coming with something a little bit different today. And it's kind of different. I've never done a video like this before. I don't normally do a lot of hauls. I think I've only done 2 hauls, maybe 3, and that was like a whole summer ago, like last summer. So this is something different that I'm doing because I have a problem. I like for real have a problem. Like, I cannot go anywhere without buying something. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, I mean, like, just pick up everything and anything and nothing you need and everything you want. And I mean, like, downright confessions of a shopaholic, I need a weekly meeting type of problem. So with this whole wedding planning, I caught myself getting a budget together so that I wouldn't spend extra money on junk. You know, normally like clothes and shoes, accessories, like that's where my money is gone. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stop, I'm gonna cut out all of the shopping. And I was doing really, really well until Borders came along, closing up shop. Now, all of their stores didn't close. I'm not really sure how they chose which ones to close, or I don't know what their financial situation was. But if you didn't know, Borders closed some of their stores in select markets. Well, in my city, they closed 2 of them. So, you know, I like books. I like to read. So I decided I'm going to go in there. They're marking. Okay, so sorry about that. I don't even know where I left off. My memory card was full, so I had to change it. Which is probably a good thing because I was probably just talking too much. So anyway, the whole purpose of this video is for me to do a book haul because I have gone crazy with Borders and their store closings because everything has just been cheap. So I wanted to show you guys the books that I got because, I don't know, I think this might be a new segment that I'll start doing book reviews and just putting it out there. I've always wanted to start a book club, but I can never get anybody to read with me. People don't read these days. So yeah, it's a new segment that may come once I start getting into these books, but I just wanted to do a collective haul and show the books that I've gotten with my multiple trips to Borders. Okay. Last trip was today. I know, I'm out of order. But the whole reason I went was because they had this cookbook that I had been looking for, and I got a 50% off coupon. 50% off, plus I'm a Borders Plus member, so that's an extra 10% off. You can't beat that. And the book is 100 Recipes Every Woman Should Know. And I hope you guys can see that. It's, I guess it was written, or the editor is from Glamour magazine, and I seen it. I don't really remember where I seen it, but it looked interesting. It is featuring the engagement chicken, which we all know that I don't need anymore, thank goodness. But it has, you know, 99 other fabulous dishes to get everything you want out of life. Who doesn't want everything you want out of life? From cooking? Please believe. But it looks good. It's got pictures and all types of stuff. I'm trying to think. Let me give you some of these names of these recipes. It's so crazy. Engagement chicken, for real. Engagement chicken, he stayed over omelet, big day steak and eggs, impress a crowd home fries. So you get the idea. Like, it looks like some pretty good stuff. And I'm looking forward to using it. I am like the ultimate cookbook fanatic. Like, I don't get in the kitchen and just make up stuff. Like, that's not me. I may have 5 meals that I can cook without looking at a piece of paper, but I need a recipe. So I buy cookbooks like crazy. You would think that I was really cooking something if you looked at the amount of cookbooks that I buy. But I figure one day soon, when I become a wife and a mother, I can't be cooking the same 5 meals. I gotta switch it up. So the next book that I bought was, I know, another cookbook. But it was only $4.99. Did you see that? $4.99 plus my extra 10% off. You can't beat that. And it's called 1001 Short, Easy, Inexpensive Recipes. So, I thought it would be something interesting. It's talking about saving money. Is a game everyone can win. I love to save money. If I can cook cheaply, then that's what I'm going to do. So now I got 1001 things to try in my lifetime. And some of these recipes are cheesy bread, creamy mushroom pork chops, lemon pepper pork chops, fried oven chicken, fried onion rings, vegetable casserole. So just, random stuff. Next book that I bought is called Heaven is for Real. And it's by Todd Burpo. I think that I'm spelling that right. B-U-R-P-O. Burpo. Yeah. So it's about this little boy that had an emergency appendectomy, and he came back telling his parents that he actually went to heaven, like left his body, and he tells the story. His dad actually tells it for him. So I guess he told his dad, and then his dad wrote the book based on the stories that he told. And it's saying that it's pretty accurate. Like the things that the boy was saying line up with the Bible and everything. I mean, and this boy is 4. So 4 or 5. So I mean, he hadn't read the Bible yet. He didn't know. So I thought it was interesting. I think my fiance told me about this book, and it sounded like something that would be interesting. So when I walked in Borders today, it was like the first thing sitting there. So I figured, why not? Let's try it. So that's what I got today. Now we're gonna go into the haul of just the books that I've gotten over, I'd say maybe the past month of me going to these Border stores before they close. Because every week, I'm on the mailing list, so every week I would get an email saying, we slash prices again, 50%. We slash prices again, 60%. We slash prices again, on up to like 90%. So every week I was making a trip to Borders buying something. So here are all the things that I got on this. In no particular order. Okay, so I'm sorry, but the quality in the video probably changed because my camera decided that it wanted to die and my memory card was full. So I just said, to heck with it, let me just switch to the MacBook Pro. So if the video quality is not the same, I'm so sorry. I really am so sorry. So yeah, now this is the collective Borders haul, and we're going to start with these question books. I am a huge fan of questions. My favorite book is called The Book of Questions, and what it is basically just that, a book of questions. They're like icebreakers, getting to know you type things. A high school teacher of mine introduced me to it. It was his book, and I borrowed it, and I sadly never returned it. So it's like a plain book of questions. Then there's like a love and sex edition. Then there's like a politics edition. I don't have the politics edition, but I do have the love and sex edition. Good book. I don't remember the author off top, but it's called The Book of Questions. Just Google it. It'll come up. So I have this thing with my fiance. We do this thing where we ask each other a bunch of questions. Like we go through these books and we just ask each other questions. I don't know. It's just fun. We're on Skype. We Skype every night for like hours, and yeah, it gives us something to do. Not much is changing from day to day in our lives, so it just gives us something to talk about. So we did the first one. We did one that I bought, and then we finished all of it. So I was really sad. So I went back and found some more. So I found 4 question books that I have bought from Borders. And the first one that I got was called 101 Questions to Ask Before You Get Married. And a lot of these we had gone through, but a lot of them we hadn't. Like some of them are kind of generic, But there are a lot of questions in here that just kind of make you think about certain things that you may not think about on your own. And it's by Monica Mendez Lely. So, or Laylee. I'm really bad at pronouncing these people's names, but this is the book. And it was great. So we finished this one. I got really sad because we went through all 1,001 questions, and I was really upset about it. It took us maybe a month to do it. So I went out in search for more. Like, I have to find more books for us to do. So I found this book. It's called Do You Know Your Lover? And it's a quiz book. It says a slightly naughty quiz book about the special someone you think you know. And it's by Pat Robinson. And it's just got all these questions where you go through and you like answer the questions. You're supposed to answer the question. Your lover's supposed to grade you, and then you switch, answer the question, and then the other person grades the other person. But, we just decided to do it together, and I kept track. I didn't even tally up. It was just kind of fun seeing who got the answer right and who didn't. Some of them are fill in the blank. Some of them are multiple choice. It's really cute. So we finished that one. So then, the two new ones that I bought were How Far Will You Go? Questions to Test Your Limits. And this is by Evelyn McFarlane and James Saywell. And we have only done a few of these. Like, this is the one that we're on now. But it's pretty cool. It's just, and this isn't necessarily like a romantic do it with your partner. Like, this will go for anybody. So if you're into questions like that, check this book out. So far, so good. And there are other ones, too, by this author. There's like a How Far Would You Go in Love? Or it's called If. If, questions for the game of life. If to the second power. 500 new questions for the game of life. If for parents. So, there are plenty of ifs. So that's the one we're going through right now. And then after we finish that, we're going to start on this one. I know, I'm a little OCD. Like, I'm so thankful that my baby loves me and he puts up with my questions because it's just something that I like to do. And I'll probably know every single thing there is to know about him by the time we walk down the aisle, which is good, but I'll be sad because then I won't have anything else to ask. So this next one is called Romantic Questions, and it's 264 outrageous, sweet, and profound questions to ask with your mate. And this is by Gregory J.P. Goodick. Yeah, that's next. So those are the question books that I bought. Outside of the question books, I bought some kind of, how do you I don't know if I want to say self-help. I guess it kind of fits under self-help in different categories. One is called List for Life. It's the essential guide to getting organized and tackling tough to-dos. So it's basically a book of lists. Any event that could ever come up in your life, there's a list for it. Buying a house, becoming a parent, selling a car, planning a wedding, planning a funeral, handling an emergency. Like, they're just list of what to do, and they're check mark list, and then there's like, it seemed really interesting. I feel like I'm going to be going through a lot of these lists in my life, so this may come in handy. The wedding, not so much, because we're pretty much through with all the planning, but moving, parenting, I don't know. It just seemed interesting to me. Whatever. So I bought it. It was cheap. Another self-help book that I bought was Job Search Chicago. I heart Chicago. I love that city, and I would love to live there. And I am in the process of looking for a job. So I figured, hey, this may be useful for me. I got it home and I started browsing through it, and like some of it is useful, some of it not so much. Like, it's broken down by industry and by position. So obviously I can't use the whole book, but the industry that I'm looking for and the positions that I'm looking for, there is a section on that. And it seemed really interesting. My babe has never been to Chicago. We plan on going for the Taste in July. I'm really excited about it. I go to the Taste every every year for my birthday, because my birthday is June 30th, so it's always like that weekend of the 4th. So we're going, and hopefully he'll fall in love with it like I love it so much. And yeah, I don't know, maybe we'll find ourselves there. So I bought this book, self-help. Another self-help. Let's see. Nina Garcia's lookbook. What to wear for every occasion. I had never heard of this book. I just happened to be looking through the aisles, and it seemed interesting. It's a lookbook, so there are pictures. You know, it's got all types of stuff, and it's just like all these outfits, and I don't know. I like silly stuff like this. I don't know, whatever. So it's for women. It's got a work section, dating, day, night, life events, holidays. So, you know, you got an event coming up, you look it up. Let's see. Wedding section. What to wear for a bridal shower. What to wear to your engagement party. You know, just little stuff. What to wear to your bachelorette party. Just little stuff. Another self-help book. Y'all, I told you this is going to go on forever, so don't blame me if you're bored by this video. You can just click off. It's okay. This book, which obviously I have not started reading, but I need to, it's called The Shopping Diet by Philip Block. And I need to be reading that like right now. Like shutting off the video and reading it right now. But I haven't gotten around to it yet. But I will. Please believe I will. It says if your credit cards are screaming for relief and your closet is overflowing, you're paying a very high price for style. I don't have credit card. Well, I do have credit card, but it's not screaming. But my closet is overflowing. So, yeah. Spend less, get more. So, if you've ever read this, let me know how it went for you. We'll see. And I think my last self-help book, I'm lying. They're all self-help books. Like, really? Do I really need that much help? I just like what I like, and I buy it. Things I Wish My Mother Told Me. A Guide to Living with Impeccable Grace and Style. And this is by Lucia Vanderpost. And she is a renowned style arbiter of the Times of London. I didn't even know there was a Times in London, but now you know. So yeah, I came across this when I came across that lookbook. Like this was next to it on the shelf, or it was like kind of in the same area, and it seemed interesting. So it's got some sections on how to wear clothes, how to look good, love, marriage and happiness, food, perfect presents. Like these are the names of some of the sections, and then each section has like 8 or 9 chapters in it. So I don't know. It's one of those things where I don't feel like you read it from start to finish, but if you kind of have something, you look at the index or the table of contents and try to go to where you need to. So kind of like a reference book for life, and then the other one is like a reference book for your wardrobe. So I thought it was interesting. Next self-help book is The Frugal Easter Files. And when I think about it, I might not have bought this from Borders. I think I might have bought it off of Amazon, but it's a really good book. This is the book that I'm currently reading right now. And it's by Natalie P. McNeil. She's the creator of thefrugalista.com. And what it was, she was a journalist working at the New York Times. I think she was working at the New York Times. And she had a blog that was featured for her, like, saving money. She started doing this whole budget thing, and it grew. The popularity grew, so she had this blog, and the blog kind of turned into a book. So I thought it was interesting. I bought it. I don't know how I came across it, but so far so good. Like, I'm almost done. I'm almost done with this, or I'm at least halfway through. I lost my bookmark. Don't you hate when that happens? I fold the pages because I don't like bookmarks, but I must have fell asleep or forgot, so now I gotta search for my page. But I am almost done. So once I finish this book, I'll probably come and do a review because it's a pretty good read so far. And I think the last self-help book that I got was How to Win Friends and Influence People by none other than the famous Dale Carnegie. If you have not heard about this book, where have you been? If you have not heard about Dale Carnegie, where have you been? This man is like a genius, and he has so many other different books, leadership books, and just very helpful books. So I started a book club on Twitter, Modern Day Matchmaker Book Club. If you're on Twitter or if you're familiar with Paul Bronson, then you know what I'm talking about. So he started this first ever book club on Twitter that I started, but I kind of slacked off. So I did start reading this book, but I have not finished. I think I've only read like 2 pages or two chapters, but I plan on reading this as well. See, that's another problem. Like, I start multiple books at a time, and then I just have all of these books that I've never read, and I just, it's ridiculous. So I need to take one book at a time, read it, review it, go to the next book. Read it, review it, go to the next book. That's what I'm going to try to do with this new segment, for real. Like, this is my way of actually reading these books that I buy and not just buying them and them sitting on the shelf. So, yeah, How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. And it's supposed to be really, really good, really, really helpful just in life in general. And, yeah, I'll let you know how it goes. I'll do a review on it once I finish it. So then, I think I got a few fiction books. Well, a couple fiction books and then like another book. And I don't even know if this is fiction or not, but it's called Connected. How your friends' friends affect everything you feel, think, and do. And it's by Nicholas Christakis and James Fowler. I have not heard anything about this book. I just happened to see it on the shelf. It just happened to be a good price, and it looked interesting to me. So, the quote on the back says, mind-blowing, a stimulating read, clever, cognate, and enjoyable. So, I don't know. I can't even really give you a synopsis about it. I guess the first part, how your friends' friends affect everything you do. It seemed like something that would spark my interest, and it did. It sparked my interest enough to buy it, so we'll see if I actually read it. If you've read this book, please let me know what you think about it. Next book, Committed by Elizabeth Gilbert. And if you don't know her, she is the same author of Eat, Pray, and Love, which I did not read, but I did see the movie. And normally I'm really good about reading books before I go see the movie, but that one kind of just slipped by me. So I figured I'd read her sequel. I don't know if it's actually a sequel or just the next in her, in her list of books. But either way, it's called A Skeptic Makes Peace with Marriage. Commitment is the name of it. And I'm actually really looking forward to this. Because as you see, I buy a lot of self-help random books. But I have kind of strayed away from fiction lately. I'm not really sure why. I just have. So I'm looking forward to getting back into fiction. Last but not least, oh my goodness, Jay-Z Decoded. And I really bought this for my honey because he's a big Jay-Z fan just like I am. And he likes to read like autobiographies and biographies and things of that nature. So I figured this kind of is a collection. So I figured it kind of goes along in that theme. But yeah, I bought it for him mainly, but for me too. I'm a huge Jay-Z fan, and I wanted to kind of see what it was talking about. So I bought Decoded. It was cheap. For this big old paperback, but it wasn't as cheap. I went into Borders. Do you know this mug was $9.99 today? In Borders, $9.99. Where they doing that at? I paid at least $20 for this book. On sale with my 10% off. So yeah, that is it, people. I have talked your head off. Thank you if you made it to the end of the video. And if you read or if you are interested in starting a book club or if you have some great suggestions, I will be taking all of those because I probably will still continue to go into Borders just as much as they continue to send me coupons in my email, which is every week. So yeah, look out for the new segment on books. Let me know what you think, if it's something you want to see, if it was boring to you. Just give me some feedback if you'd like. If not, I'm going to keep doing it anyway. You don't have to watch if you don't want to. So, alright guys, have a good night. Pick up a book before you go to sleep and read it. I don't care what it is. Pick up your Bible and read it. It's fundamental. That's what they say at least. So, alright guys, have a good night.